Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of The Late Shift with Suleman Steele. Thank you for joining me and happy Friday guys. So today I think I'm going to start a little bit differently. I'm going to start with a positive, end with a funny. That's going to be pretty awesome, so stick around for this. It's going to be epic. The positive that I really want to start with is, let me just get my list of things here. I really do want to start with the Facebook update. I thought, this whole week I've basically spent some time trying to figure out what happened in terms of the Facebook update and what they're doing, which is basically going back to the way the platform was before, seeing your friends and family and all of that type of jazz. The one thing that I really came to realize is that, in truth, Facebook is a business. So their main focus is to make money. And for them, basically giving our friends and families content preference over brands and businesses makes sense to me, because they want brands and businesses to pay for ads so that they can get into people's space. That makes so much sense. So in truth, I've got to give a brand salute to Facebook. Well done. I think it's a really good move, and it just means that marketers, businesses, brands, all those people, social media experts, all you people out there have to start thinking differently. How do you get into people's space now where they feel the need to consume your content? Everybody's got to get a bit more clever. We've got to tweak some things, and that's some stuff that I've been working on. So I want to start off with the brand salute to Facebook. Thank you for the updates. It's really caused thinking for me. It's made me think out of the box. Actually, it's made me say, screw the box, I don't really need it, and start something different. So, brand salute, thank you, Facebook, I do appreciate you. So, as you know, the show is basically about me doing research, finding out about people online, what people are speaking about, who's doing social media well, and who's doing it badly. And I actually found a company called My Happy Baby Online. That's what they call, that's what their Facebook page, their Instagram page, their Twitter handle. And basically what they do is they sell maternity wear. I truly have to give you a brand fail here. I'm sorry, My Happy Baby Online, what an epic brand fail. All your maternity wear is being worn by models who are not even pregnant. How is that logical? How do you expect a pregnant woman to look at the product and go, okay, I might buy that? The lady is not pregnant in the freaking catalog. Like, that, to me, that is just not logical. It makes no sense. And I don't understand how brands don't adjust when they see people not complaining but expressing a concern and really saying things like, well, I don't understand how a skinny woman can advertise a pregnancy outfit. This is H&M all over again without the racism. It's just not logical. You need to use some logic, people. So, brand fail, My Happy Baby Online. You guys are, come on, people. Get out of here with that. Get out. Next up, I got EFF. Oh man, Julius Malema and his group of homies. They're very exciting. They incite. And as a political party, I'm going to call it a brand, they do that really well. I'm not condoning what they've done to H&M, but they're trying to really find a way to get the conversation going. They're basically those guys who stand up for the people. So you've got to give them some credit there. They stand up for the people. They stand up for what's wrong. And if you look at it, 2019, next year we have the South African elections coming up. What are we seeing? We're seeing infighting within the DA. We're seeing ANC and Jacob and the Guptas and this and that. EFF is coming out right now kind of looking a little bit like the hero with this H&M situation. So it's an interesting thing. It's not a brand fail. The reason I'm talking about it is because the protest went up. They were on Twitter literally for about 2 days. Video, it was there. It was all there on Twitter. And when you see the power of Twitter, and I've been saying this to people for quite some time, conversation-wise and what's really happening on the ground, the revolution will be tweeted. People, you gotta get that. The revolution is going to be tweeted. Trust me. So EFF, I haven't figured out what category to put you in yet. It's not a brand fail. It's not a brand salute. I'm just certain. what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna figure out what it is. I liked it, but I also didn't like it. The violence was and the vandalism, that was wrong, because I mean it's just continuing to perpetuate the stereotype, and we don't need that. We really do not need that, especially in this country. So EFF, I'm gonna figure it out. But what you guys are doing, very clever, very, very clever. Putting yourself in a space where people are looking for a hero. I like it, Julius. I like what you're doing, sir. Brand fail. Oh my God. AfriHost and Vumatel. You know, it's funny. I didn't cover this last week, and I actually saw it for the first time last week on Twitter. And I speak about Twitter a lot. It's one of my favorite platforms. Vumatel and AfriHost. You guys provide internet, and you have people tweeting you, complaining about how you don't provide them with internet. I don't understand this. What's the problem? What is the issue? How do you go to somebody's house to try and install fiber where there is no fiber installation in the area? Brand fail. Brand freaking fail. That's not logical. See, this show is really about using logic on social media, and people seem to forget that. Like, people just want to be trolls and throw shade and do all these negative things, but you've got to, you know, when bad things happen to you on social media, you look back. You know, look back. This is freaking karma. It's a ripple effect. AfriHost, Vumatel, you guys have always given people problems for a long time, and I really hope you fix your issue. Brand fail. Brand fail. You can't do that. People are trying to get a hold of you, and they can't. They're tweeting you. Hello, Petering you. Come on. Come on. Stop it now. You guys gotta stop that behavior. Brand fail. AfriHost, Vumatel. I hope you guys fix that. Brand salute. Oh my goodness, Capitec Bank. I have been now following Capitec Bank for the past 2 weeks on Instagram, and they have pulled off something pretty remarkable. You know, they are linking up with influencers, and the influencers that I actually think are influencers in South Africa. I saw the People magazine article about 6 influencers to watch in 2018 from South Africa, and I'm not doubting any of them. I'm really, 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 really not. Please, please, please believe me here, people. I'm not. What I am saying is Capitec did it in such a way that we're seeing people who I truly believe are the influencers, the setup people. You know, you got Twiggy. She's currently doing this week's takeover for Capitec. Twiggy, oh my goodness, I love you so much. You are impeccable. Bash, I mean, that for me, that's the powerhouse social media couple in South Africa right now. Bash and Twiggy, they are the ones. They are insanely dope at what they do with social media. Twiggy's just a superstar. She's a superstar. Brand salute, Capitec. I'm saluting you guys for this though. I'm saluting Twiggy. That's just like, you know, my fangirl moment. But I'm saluting Capitec because you're getting people in there, you know, and you're using social media. You're using it so well, and especially Instagram. And I'm loving that because everybody knows that Instagram is about high quality images, and if you go and look at, for example, Twiggy's takeover, the quality of images are insane. Shout out to Bash for the image though. He takes some great pics. I hope to one day take shots like that. Man's got skills. What? Thank you very much. Next up, oh man, what should we cover here? What should we cover? I'm thinking, I really didn't want to do this because I don't feel like I have much of an opinion or something to add here, but Tide Pod. I don't know if you guys heard about the Tide Pod challenge. Tide Pods are basically these pods that you use when you're washing your clothes. They're for laundry. And the Tide Pod challenge is basically people have started to eat Tide Pods and post their videos on social media. What's going on, people? Why are we eating washing powders? What in the world is going on? Huh? This is like what's that pastor guy with the doom? It's that all over again. And you know what a bad look that is for the brand, for Tide Pod. I mean, it's not even their fault. You know, and they had to put out a statement. Kudos to you, Tide Pod. Actually, kudos to you for putting out that statement. And yet again, actually, I'm going to give more props to YouTube, because YouTube have been pulling videos of people who are doing that. You can't do that. It's wrong. Stop being stupid. Come on, peeps. Come on. Use your brains. Sheesh. Goodness me. Oh. Alright, so let me close this off. My goodness, it's been a great week. It's been epic. It's been insane. And I want to close it off with my main man, Donald J. Trump. Donald J. Trump, yesterday, or the 17th, I think it was, released the Fake News Awards. Ladies and gentlemen, I waited so long for this. I'm so excited that it finally came out, and thank you, Donald, for giving us the Fake News Awards. I think CNN were the big winners. I think Anderson Cooper was on there. Shout out to Anderson Cooper. I'm a massive fan. Don Lemon is, woo! Salute to Don Lemon from CNN. Great group of people there. But it's, the Fake News Awards, Donald, oh man, I don't know. The Fake News Awards are very exciting. A lot of good winners. Obviously, Fox News is not in the Fake News Awards because, Fox and Friends are, it should be Fox and Friends and Donald, or Fox and Donald's Friends. I don't know, something like that. But thank you, Donald Trump, for the Fake News Awards. I'm always going to put you in here. As long as you are President of the United States of America and you continue to tweet, I will talk about you on The Late Shift. So keep it up. Keep it up, please. Thank you very much for that. Fake News Awards, they trended yesterday. People laughed. We all had a good time. The brand of Donald continues to thrive. Thank you for joining me for another episode of The Late Shift. I am your host, Suleman Steele. Have a great weekend. Have a fantastic week. And yeah, expose social media for what it is. Don't be silly. Be smart. Have a good one.